Now, right here, I want y'all to focus up here. He's not pimping hard like Garvey. Check. And on May 10th, 1970, he talked about a return in spirit. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Because y'all ain't going back to Africa, nigga. They done found that out. So through this white philanthropy money, through this government fund, through these FBI COINTELPRO movements, check, we're going to return your black ass back to Africa spiritually, nigga. We're going to take your mind.
Check.
We're going to drill this shit in your motherfucking ass.
Check.
Right here, Dr. Clark talked about his method, which is to finesse the game. Most of us would probably not go back to Africa. How do they know? They have the results. We showed them today if you didn't know. Most of us will probably not go back to Africa, he said, except in the mind.
Oh.
Except in the mind.
Oh.
Except in the mind, in the spirit and interest.
Can I get a big check? Can I get a big check on that?
That's what you dealing with. You from Africa, you're confused Africa. All of that shit came through here. How many missionary schools we done showed you? They train niggas. He said that the association expected eventually to bring about a new perspective on African history. That's why they said they wanted to break away from the white boys, because you got to understand, Carter G. Woodson tried to do the same thing. All of these niggas tried to do the same thing. They couldn't get the funding. But then they had to come with a message that the white man wanted them. Well, these niggas got free range to go make up whatever you wanted to make up. That's why you run around here talking about Kemet, mean land of the black. Sounding crazy than a motherfucker. Talking about Kemet, chemistry come from Kemet. Get the fuck out of here. These niggas made that shit up. And they got paid handsomely to do so. They're only being paid by the federal government and the richest philanthropists on the motherfucking planet.
Yeah, only the rich.
From robbing resources from right here in the Americas. He said that they expected eventually to bring about a new perspective of African history, to reappraise it in such a way. And to
y'all hear this shit, right? They want to bring a new perspective on African history. So somebody tell me why I lied. I'm only telling you what he said. So like I said, the nigga made it all up. And he's sitting here telling you. He know you niggas wasn't gonna go to Africa physically. And he learned from Garvey and the movements before him. You gotta understand, Clark was around back in those times in the 30s and all that. So, yeah, Clark had been around for a long time. So, Clark was there when Kwame Nkrumah came to the HBCs over here, and his OG was James Avery. He taught at Livingston College in the Carolinas. And James brought Kwame over here before he went to London and started that students movement out there. Check. Yeah, before he went to London, he was here in America. Let's walk. And John Henry Clark knew him then. Yeah, this nigga put his work in colonizing niggas. And so he had learned that niggas wasn't going to Africa physically. So he had to take them back mentally.